without a woman or there. Man made the electrolyte to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat full of water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or there.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Naughty G.
The boy King Rob.
Welcome to the Man Cheat Code channel, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey.
Get it.
Finally did this shit, though. Rami.
Oh,
You like, damn, nigga, what took you so long? But, nigga, we here. You feel me?
hey, man, look.
We here. Man, so, Rob, how you feeling today, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, bro. I'm happy that we finally got this thing going, man. It's the first show, so
yeah.
I'm excited, man. I'm ready to get it going.
Hell yeah. So, it took us a while to get this shit going. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm excited for this shit. I'm tired. Like, you don't know how long I've been working on. You feel me? Rob know how long we've been working on this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we here now, though. You know what I'm saying?
We here, man. And, you know, not only are we here, but we here for a reason. You know, we noticed that in today's world, you know, men going through a lot of things personally, financially,
for sure.
in relationships, mentally. Men going through a lot of things. So we just wanted to come together, man, and talk about some of those things, and hopefully we can impact somebody.
Yeah, so man, cheat codes really like the way I came up with it is I was having like certain issues with certain things, and I'm like, man, you ain't gonna like I can't be more real as you know what I'm saying, as possible as you know that I could be. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, man, I could possibly help somebody out there that went through something similar or something around the same shit. So and I brought you a part of it.
Absolutely.
Because you got the degree. You know what I'm saying? You done graduated. You feel me? You educated.
Little shit.
You feel me? So
that's little shit.
You know, that's why I brought you around though. Because like I say, you a smart nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, you that nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's why I brought you.
I appreciate that, bro. And likewise, bro. And that's why I had to accept the invitation, because I know my man's Jay that nigga too. Before we even get there, man.
Okay.
Before we even get there, bro.
Okay.
Let's introduce yourself.
Okay. Hey, yo.
Let them know where you from.
Yo, I'm from Rockford.
Let them know a little bit about what you've been through.
Okay.
And then let them know what they gonna get from the show.
All right, yo, for sure. It's your boy Naughty G. A lot of people out here should know me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Rockford, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? From the west side. I grew up on the west side, so you know that's where possibly a lot of people might know me. You feel me? And for people out there that don't know me, you either see me on my YouTube already from rapping, comedy, doing pranks. What else?
Being that nigga,
just being me. You feel me? And you know, I had to transition because you know, like I say, inside, like that shit wasn't like hidden for me. You feel me? Like that wasn't like truly what I was. You feel me? And I'm more of this. You feel me? And I could talk to each other. Like I could talk to you, talk to whoever, and have a good time. That's me. You know, I'm more of a let me talk to you type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how I wanted to transition from pranking to this right here.
For sure. But even then, bro, tell us a little bit more, man, about you. I know we know you from Rockford.
Okay.
We know you rapping, or you know, had some time rapping, doing the pranks.
Right.
But still.
Well, I'm
what schools you go to? What neighborhoods you from, man?
So I'm from Preston, P Block, Waterwork gang. Like I said, I'm from the west side. If you're from the west side, you know pretty much the Waterworks, you know, Preston Street.
But tell the people that don't know though.
Okay, so basically the Waterworks was a group of young kids that came up with their own gang. That was a part we had this set. We all came together, but we all damn near grew up together. So we like brothers and sisters, cousins, whatever.
Okay.
And it was a group of us that always came to one park, and the park was named Waterworks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I hear Rockford.
Yeah, in Rockford on the west side.
Okay.
And we just was like, we Waterwork gang.
Okay.
And after that, we just was terrorizing, but that ain't good. That ain't good. Stay in school. But we were just terrorizing.
Yeah.
and people got to know who we was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
what schools you end up go to? Like
so now
high school.
let me that's another bad. Stay in school.
Now we know where you from now.
Okay, so
we know where you from now.
So this another bad part.
Okay.
It's a part of my story though.
Okay.
So I went to Guilford for like a year, and that's where I was gang banging and shit. Yeah, I had left there because I got Rory. You know what Rory is? Rest of the school year out. It was a suspension. Yeah.
Damn.
So I had got Rory. But I'm so smart though. I had still they was let me take my SAT.
Yeah.
Right? Took it, got a good score on it. So I graduated still.
Hold on. So you went to Guilford.
Yeah.
Got kicked out that bitch.
Got kicked out.
And so hold on, because when you got kicked out, you're not in school no more. So it's, I can imagine you not at home studying, right?
No, I'm not at home. I'm at home on punishment. I'm on punishment.
Right.
Like Mom Dukes put me on lockdown.
But you're not.
I'm not studying though.
Right. So how the fuck you passed the ACT?
I was just like I say. So I was always intrigued with school, but I was more intrigued with females. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So
but how the fuck you passed the ACT? So you had some.
I was smart though. Like I was just a smart kid, but just doing dumb shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I chose that route, the females and the street life, da. So when it came time to do the SAT, I'm already knowing what to do because I'm low key paying attention.
Yeah.
But I'm low key doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get there, take the SAT, I pass. I'm still kicked out. I don't get to go back next year.
Yeah.
I got to find a different school now. So I found the alternative school called ACE. This was like a career-based school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went there for 2 years. Crazy story again.
Go ahead.
I get drunk at school.
How old is you?
I'm probably like
13.
No, because I was a freshman.
Yeah.
So I'm probably like 16, 17. I'm like 16, 17 around the I went 2 years at ACE.
Yeah.
I get caught. I didn't get caught drinking though. Somebody else got caught and told on me. So I get kicked out of there.
Damn.
But I didn't care though, because at this point they were doing school zones down here. Like school zones meaning your block is in this school zone.
Oh yeah.
So now you got to go there instead of going to where you want to go.
Yeah.
So I end up going to Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And anybody know Jefferson is more like east side niggas.
Okay.
I'm from the west side. Okay. I barely made it to the east side school zone. You feel me? So now I'm in school with, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, I get there. I graduate from there, 2011. So technically, I'm a Jayhawk. You know
and you're a graduate.
A graduate.
Okay.
So even though my story looked crazy, I still graduated.
Okay.
On time too.
Okay.
You feel me?
All right, okay.
What about you, Rob?
Yeah. Because let me tell my story.
Let the people know, man.
Because after you left Jefferson, when you graduated,
right?
That's when you and I met.
And we'll get there.
We'll get there, exactly.
You feel me?
All right, so for me, man, born and raised in Chicago. Man, I went to Boucher Academy.
Okay.
Which used to be called Bryn Mawr.
Okay.
Went there all the way up through the 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Going into my 7th grade year, my peoples moved us from the city out to the burbs, the south suburbs of Chicago. We moved.
A big change, though.
That's a huge challenge. Honestly, I did like it because I feel like it gave me the best of both worlds. And you gotta think about it too. When you're in 6th grade,
right?
What you may be what? How old are you in 6th grade? Maybe like 10, 11, 12, somewhere
like a youngster.
Yeah.
You was a little baby.
Yeah, I was a little baby, but at the same time, you old enough to kind of be aware of your surroundings and your environment and understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the blessing for me in that was that I was able to see my environment and pick up on my environment, but I wasn't old enough yet to be a part of my environment. Meaning that because when you in the city of Chicago and similar to you, bro, and we growing up in Rockford,
right?
When you grow up in these areas, bro, you see a lot of shit.
Right,
you do a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
But then when you leave the city and you move to the burbs, it's more slower, more quiet, more just the right type of way to live.
Right.
So for me, that's why I feel like it was the best of both worlds because I got to see what it's really like.
Both sides.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, so after 6th grade, we moved to the burbs. I do my 7th grade year, I do my 8th grade year in the burbs, and I do all 4 of my high school years in the burbs.
Did you like the high school environment?
Yeah, because here's why. Because the high school I went to, it wasn't all white, it wasn't all black. Right, it was mixed. When I was in my grammar school at Boucher, it was all black. So I feel like when I went to high school, bro, it gave me the best of both worlds. Not only was I me and like black, but then I also got to see like more of the world. So I feel like it really allowed me to be like this, I ain't gonna say this ultimate person, but it allowed me to see all sides of what the world has to offer. So for me, going to the burbs and even going to the high schools out there in the burbs, it was cool. It was really cool, man. I learned a lot, met a lot of great people, and it really catapulted me and allowed me to like really, really take the school shit serious. And from there, man, I graduated, played a little football, graduated, man, and decided to go on to college and do my thing there.
Yeah,
that's why.
And that's where we met.
Exactly.
Rockford College.
Exactly.
That shit was cool. I didn't know it was a private school till I got there.
Either.
You know what I'm saying? And that was an experience itself. I was just like,
talk about that though, man. Talk about that, man. What was Rockford College like, bro? Especially for a guy like you, coming from where you come from.
It wasn't.
What was that like?
I don't want to say nothing bad, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Okay.
I went there because of the scholarship.
How'd you even get there? What? Because you gotta apply, then you gotta accept, and then you gotta actually enroll.
So what happened was with me, the football shit down here. I don't know how they reached out to you, but I knew a coach down here. I knew a coach that was there.
Okay.
And they both was talking about me. When I was playing football, they called me Baby Vic, and I'm not bullshit. like a lot of people that know me back then that played football.
So you was slinging that motherfucker.
I wasn't slinging it, but I just was one of them guys that couldn't get caught.
For sure.
So I was an option quarterback.
For sure.
So when they talked about that, that's how the scholarship got to talk, like in talks.
Okay.
But come to find out, when we get to find out, we want really a scholarship.
Yeah, but let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
So when I got there, I had seen you. You was like, hey, you play football, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to be, playing and stuff. And that's how me and you got into it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then
hold on. Before you keep going, give them a picture, bro, of what Rockford College was like, because it wasn't people like us.
Yeah, no, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Right. So when me and you met, I'm like, okay, cool, black dude, da 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 da.
Nigga seem cool.
Yeah, like, hey, okay, so
exactly.
But it could have been like 5 or 7 black people on the campus.
Low key.
5 or 7.
Hey,
at
look,
most.
if not excluding the football team, if you exclude the football team,
at most,
it's probably 5 or 6 black people that go to that school. At most. Excluding the football team.
At most. You feel me?
That's the environment.
Yeah, you think about it, shit. On the football team, I want to say
football team. Football team always gonna have some niggas on it, bro.
I say
it's gonna have some niggas on it.
I say just 5 6 period on the
hell nah, bro.
No, bro. For me,
nah, bro, because I can name 5 or 6 football players right now that we play with, bro. So and I think that's like,
because they had a basketball team, but we really didn't see the basketball team.
That's
like
what I'm talking about, the football team, just the football team.
Yeah, I'm saying like, because what I'm saying is through the campus when I was walking through, I didn't see the basketball players.
Oh, you just saying who you see.
I'm just saying who I've seen. So from what I know,
yeah, okay.
From what I know, and I, you know what I'm saying, I didn't, I barely interacted with the football team.
Yeah.
So from what I know, 5 6 black people.
Okay.
Now, it was a certain incident that was after I left the school that I figured out was more black people. But from
your experience,
from my experience and what I seen, it was just 5, 6 black people. I didn't like it like that because I'm not used to that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, let me ask you. I ain't from Rockford, so is Rockford mostly?
It depends on where you coming from.
The west side. Where you from?
So from the west side, it was hella black people.
Like, what's the
that's like
percentage?
the poverty side.
Give me a percentage though. 90%, 95, 80?
If it's like the whole population in Rockford, we gonna say 85 to 90% black on the west side.
Okay.
Right now, no, because they
Okay.
doing gentrification type stuff.
For sure. That we're gonna talk about on the show.
Yeah, on the show. That's what we gonna speak on.
A lot. We're gonna talk about a lot on this show.
Yeah. So, but 90 to 80% on the west side. Like,
yeah.
That's where majority of the gangs at.
Okay. So you say, let's say 90% black,
right?
And then you get to Rockford, and you Rockford College, I should say.
I go to Rockford College,
and it's 90% white.
It's 90% white. It's a completely different
flip. Like it literally flip.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I don't know how to function really because I'm like I'm from, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. I'm like, I don't want to step on no toes. I don't want to get in trouble because, you know, police gonna ride with, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't want to, you know, get our show, you know, canceled already, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So let me pick it up from there. Let me pick it up from there because when he talk about that, like for me, I feel like that's where my experience when I left the city of Chicago and I went to the burbs, I feel like I gained that ability to be able to be around those different type of people and to know how to maneuver and to still be me.
Right.
And I feel like that's a skill.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's one of the cheat codes we're gonna talk about.
That's a skill in life though.
That's the one cheat codes we're gonna talk about, bro.
And like I say, I wasn't used to the big change like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, culture shock.
Yeah, it was like
culture shock.
Like, bro, I was kind of standoffish. I was kind of like, hey, hold on, let me stay over here. Let me not, trying to walk on eggshells through that motherfucker. Yeah. But shit, when I'm with me and you, I'm like, shit, okay, well, I'm gonna just kick it with my boy. You feel me? And I'm gonna be good. Yeah. And then I met Shorty.
I was just gonna get into that with y'all, man, because he was, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my man's.
You feel me?
Hey, look, because I'm gonna keep it cool.
Yeah, we ain't gonna.
I'm gonna keep it cool.
Start nothing.
But my man, he was the man's on campus with the ladies. I'm gonna just say that.
Look, let's just say this,
was the
right?
Man's, bro.
So, you know, I had met Shorty, so it's just you and Shorty I was kicking it with.
Right.
You know, everybody wanted Shorty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was kicking it with y'all too, so you know what I'm saying? So I felt cool.
But it was
still like,
yeah.
Like nigga, I was depressed. You feel me? Like it wasn't me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So shit, after you know, we had figured out that scholarship wasn't no scholarship.
Yeah.
I had tried to transfer over to Clark Atlanta. That's when I got into that.
Hold on. So let's we're gonna talk about it, but let's make sure that we keeping the timeline like.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to Rockford and
College.
You graduate in 2011,
right? Yeah,
and then you get to Rockford around that same time, the end of 2011.
Yep.
Okay, so then
Rockford College at the end of 2011.
Right.
Went to Rockford College for what was
a semester?
Like semester.
Me too.
That's the scholarship wasn't a scholarship.
Yeah, I played ball and I got up out of it. Yeah, exactly. And like he's saying, that scholarship wasn't really a scholarship.
It wasn't a scholarship. So I don't know if we're gonna have like people out here that's gonna be going to college or whatnot. Well, if you do, a little cheat code right now is to make sure you check your scholarship. You feel me? Because it
financial aid.
Yeah, financial aid. Check that. Make sure they check your scholarship, whatever your scholarship say. Because mine still saying scholarship, but it wasn't no scholarship. It was more
of a loan. It was more of a loan.
It was a loan.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was exactly what it was. It was a loan.
That's where I got messed up at.
Me too.
You feel me? So
me too.
I think that was a finesse. I think we that.
Nah, we had to pay that.
We need to get us that money back.
Nah, cause look, I'm gonna tell y'all how it was a finesse and how it was a loan, and this is how I figured out it was a loan. Because I remember going back at the end of my first semester and talking to them people about my financial aid and how I'm afford this next semester.
Right. Yeah.
And then, you know, so I get to the office, the financial aid office, and we talking about it. And they telling me, so I'm going into the office thinking, okay, like I just need to get my financial aid together for next semester.
Right.
I go in there and they telling me, oh, well, you owe money.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm like, okay, how do I owe money if this was a scholarship?
Right.
And then, you know, they break it down And then I figure out it's not a scholarship. It's a loan.
Yeah, it's a loan.
So then I started talking to these people about, okay, well, look, I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna go somewhere else. So then I request my transcripts.
Can't get them till you pay it.
You can't get it until you pay it. And that's when I figured it out. That's when I figured out, like, hold on. This was never a scholarship.
Yeah, they
this
told
was
me
a
that too.
loan.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
so we'll talk about it. But
yeah, we're gonna put y'all on game
we're
on
gonna put y'all on game on
all that.
all that.
Cause that's some stuff that kind of messed me up too. Cause financially, that stays with you.
It stays with you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, because I had to figure that out, bro.
Mhm.
I couldn't go nowhere else.
Yeah.
I couldn't go nowhere else. And I always knew, and my introduction was kind of like, I ain't gonna say short, but I'm not even gonna say I left some shit out, but it's like, it's more to my intro than what I said. And what I want to say is that, like, because here's the thing, bro.
Okay.
When I was leaving Rockford, college, that is,
yeah,
I always knew that I wanted to go back to school. I had to go back to school.
Yeah.
It wasn't no other option but to go back to school. So when you go to the financial aid office and you talking about, how I'm gonna afford this next semester, and they saying, well, look, you might not be able to afford this next semester, and then you asking them what's going on with the scholarship, and they break it down to you, figure out it's not a scholarship, it's a loan.
Yeah.
That puts you in a bad place, because not only can you not afford next semester, but then you also got money that you owe if you want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that put me in a real bad bind. And it actually made my life a whole lot harder than what I thought it was going to be.
Right. So how did you how did you get that? Get out of that?
I got out of it for sure. For sure. But my point is that I got out of it because I had no other choice.
Right,
I'm going to school.
Right.
I can't go back home. And that's what I mean when I say my introduction didn't really include everything, bro, because I couldn't go back home.
Right.
It ain't no going back home. Right. So how I got up out of it, man, I paid that bread.
Oh, you paid?
I paid that bread, bro. I paid the bread. I end up paying the bread, bro, getting my transcripts, bro. And, I went somewhere else, but
damn,
that's that.
So after Rockford College, where you end up going?
Okay. After Rockford College, I leave Rockford College. I couldn't afford it. I go back home, and when I go back home, I went back to the job I was working before I went off to school. So when I was in high school, my senior year of high school, I was working at White Castle, flipping burgers.
Right.
So after Rockford College, I go back home and I go back to my old job. I'm like, okay, when I'm back home, I got to do something.
Right.
I'm going to work. I'm not going to sit on my ass.
Right. I feel you.
And this is why y'all going to enjoy this show, because this man a real street guy. That's not me.
Right. Yeah, I feel you.
So what I told myself is that I'm not going to the streets.
Right.
I'm not going to the streets. I'm going to work a job. I'm going to be cool. And I'm going to figure out how to get back into school.
Right.
That's what I did. So I went home. I worked I went back to my old job at White Castle, and I worked there for like a couple of months before I found this new opportunity. And here's how I found the opportunity. So I'm at work at White Castles, and I was washing dishes. My general manager come back there, she talking, we just talking, just kicking it, and she just mentioned like, oh well, yeah, I'm going to this the job interview tomorrow. It's for Foot Locker across the street. So like Foot Locker was across the street from the mall, or it was in the mall, but it was across the street from the White Castle I worked at. Yeah. So I'm washing dishes. We back there just talking, and she just bring up, I'm going to the job interview tomorrow at Foot Locker.
Right.
I'm like, Foot Locker? Now I don't know if y'all know, but any young nigga, bro.
Right.
Any young nigga, bro, we love shoes, bro. We love mics. We love, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just love to get fly.
Right.
So I'm like, Foot Locker, like that's the dream job, man. I'm like 18, 19 years old at this time. Right. I love, and I mean, shit, anything is better than standing back here washing these dishes at White Castle. You feel me?
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm like, all right, well, give me the information. She gave me the information. The very next day, bro, I show up at the job interview.
Yeah.
It's a group interview. So it's probably like 20 of us in there interviewing for the job. It's probably like 3 or 4 managers from different Foot Lockers, across the area.
Yeah.
And it's a group interview.
Right.
Man, long story short, man, I rocked the interview, bro.
Oh, you kept that shit.
Man, rocked the interview, bro. I'm the youngest nigga in there, bro. And here's another thing, bro. I
remember you working at Foot Locker.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But you never knew how you know what I'm saying? Right, so here's another thing, bro. So she just told me it was a job interview for Foot Locker.
Right.
She didn't say what positions they was hiring for.
Okay.
So one thing I did pick up on though at the interview is that like these motherfuckers kind of old, bro. I'm in this bitch. I'm 18, 19 years old. It's people in there like 25, 26, 27, 30, 34, 35. You know what I'm saying? Right. So for me to go to the interview and not know what position I'm applying for, but to know that these motherfuckers much older than me,
right? And
I'll rock it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I probably was like one of like maybe 3 people out of 20 people that was there. I'm like one out of like maybe 3 people that got picked.
Right.
So I got picked to get hired on. And I'm like, all right, bet I'm finna be selling shoes. I'm finna be cool and it's finna be fun. They like, oh, well, hold on. Like, do you know what you applied for? Do you know what your role is? I'm like, nah, like, what is it? I'm just a regular just.
Right, yeah.
They like, nah, you the assistant manager.
Damn.
You the assistant manager of this Foot Locker.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They get to talking about salaries and commissions and bonuses. I'm like, bro, like,
blessing though, huh?
Bro, like, I just left White Castle. I'm 19 years old, bro. Like, what are you talking about salary? Like, what's the salary? They had to literally describe to me, not describe, but they had to define to me what a salary was, bro. So, like I say, long story short, I get picked for the job, bro. They tell me I'm an assistant manager, bro, and from there it was just up. But I'm gonna save the rest of the story. But not just for later, because I want to bring it back to you, bro. So for you, bro, we leave Rockford after that first semester.
Oh, so I leave Rockford. I get a job at Chrysler. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know if you from Rockford, you know when you get in Chrysler, you the man. You set. You feel me?
That's how it was.
It's over with.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what it was for me.
Like it's over with. You feel me? So
yeah,
I done got in Chrysler. I was working that motherfucker, and the money was good.
Yeah.
Anybody know that's in town that worked at Chrysler know you get that Chrysler money, pretty much that dude.
Yeah. So we about the same age. So you was about, I'm like 18, 19. Probably you about 17, 18.
Nah, because we graduate at 18. So I'm probably like 19, 20.
Right, but you're a year younger than me, right? So we a few months.
Yeah, man, I'm 30, bro.
Hey, nah, look, I'm 32. I'm not 32. I'm 30.
But yeah,
Chrysler.
So I'm at Chrysler at 2021.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Okay.
But I'm at Chrysler.
Right.
Eating. Man,
eating.
Man, listen, my checks was crazy. Like I was doing crazy. Like, man, like I didn't think about school. That's how much money I was making. Feel me? I was going to Miami every other week. I threw 28s on the Ford Fusion when it first came out. You feel me? I had one of the nicest cars in the cities. If anybody know me and they know,
I know you, and I remember that.
Yeah, so I'm saying for the viewers that don't know me.
Right.
So just imagine when the new Ford Fusions came out. This was like
this got to be like 2012,
2013,
2013.
I had a Ford Fusion on 28s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like one of them niggas in the city now.
Hold on. So he had 4 Fusions on 28s.
At 2021.
The nigga rims was bigger than his age, bro.
You feel me?
Your rims was bigger than your age. Come on, man.
So I'm bro, I'm killing the scene. I'm not thinking about school. This when I first started rapping. I'm buying features from Project Pat, Mano, Troy Ave. I'm just doing like stupid shit.
Hold on, cause these ain't no regular niggas.
These ain't no regular niggas.
He said
Project Pat, Troy Ave,
and
Mano. The nigga from Day 26, you know, the lead singer. Brian, the singer, the leader of the Day 26. I had a song with him.
Yeah.
I was just throwing money around. You feel me? I was just, I'm from the streets. I never had like this type of money.
Yeah.
I'm in Miami every other week.
Yeah.
I'm in Miami so much. I'm knowing people that know people. You feel me?
You going to Miami? They like,
I'm traveling. I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Anywhere I go, people loving me, man. That's how my Instagram followers got to the sky like that. Because I was just doing so much. You feel me? And the layoffs started happening. So now I gotta maneuver. You know what I'm saying? And Now I gotta figure out what's my next steps. So
So what? This is about 20 what?
2016, 2017.
So you was there for a
little minute.
yeah.
Cause I'm
Hey,
eating.
for a few years.
I'm eating.
Yeah.
You feel me? I am eating.
Yeah.
Like this ain't no ordinary money.
Yeah.
I'm getting bonuses.
It's grown.
Random checks coming to my account.
Man.
Yeah, I'm getting grown nigga checks.
Yeah, grown ass man.
You know
money.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm eating like I ain't thinking about school.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's bad to think like that because
No, it's not.
I felt like it was at the time because I didn't know about layoffs.
Mm.
Now, if I would have was smart about it, I could have applied that money to that Rockford College and paid that off, transfer my thing.
Yeah, but hold on. Because but yeah, I feel you. But listen, ain't the ultimate goal? Ain't the reason why niggas go to school is to get money?
Yeah.
So if you getting money,
no, but I'm not.
Fuck school.
But look, you got your degree still.
Yeah, but what my degree doing for me?
But you could use that motherfucker, can't you? I ain't got it. I'd rather had it and be sitting on it
Then tonight,
for a rainy day.
Yeah, then to not have it
You
at
know what
all.
I'm saying? Cause now anywhere I go, I'm just entry level. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
You already.
I see that.
You feel me?
Yeah, I see that.
So with you sitting on whatever your background, your psychology degree.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting on nothing. So you'll be able to hit a $20 job quicker than I will.
I see what
you know what I'm saying?
I see exactly what you're saying.
So in my head at that time, I felt like even though I was doing all this rap shit and it could have took me somewhere. It probably still can. But it's just
you got that shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It's more to the rap stuff. We'll get to that another day.
Yeah.
For all the rappers out
there.
there.
Hey, there's a lot we're gonna get to.
Yeah,
man.
you feel me?
It's a lot.
And it's a lot more to it than what I just thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought I could get that Project Pat feature and I'll be on. That's just me being ignorant of the business.
No. See, no.
You don't think so?
Nah, because look, listen, bro. Listen. That's not ignorant, bro. You was actually thinking smart. Because let's say you get on this track with Project Pat and you blow.
Right.
Would you, if you blow and you a millionaire right now because of that song you made with Project Pat, would you still be sitting here saying,
no.
You'll be saying to yourself, I was a genius.
I was a genius.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you took a chance on yourself.
I took a chance.
You took a chance. That's all.
And okay, so I don't want to say ignorant then, right?
Yeah, no.
But I say I was blind to the
no
extra because I don't like. Okay,
you took a chance.
We're gonna get to it, but it's more to just getting that feature. I know I took a chance, but I was blind to the other aspects. Like I could get the head, but I just ain't. I wasn't looking at the body.
I see what you're saying.
You feel me?
I see what you're saying.
So I was blind. I don't want to say ignorant.
Yeah, you weren't ignorant.
I was blind.
Yeah.
You feel me? I thought just getting that was just gonna boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's more to it.
But see, and that's why when we get into this show for real,
you know what I'm saying?
Me and Chico, man. Me and Chico's, look. This is why when we get into the show, that's why we gotta bring guests on, bro, because and we will bring them on because here's the thing. Bro, okay, you took a chance on yourself,
right?
And you invested everything into that chance. Right. Part of what we're gonna talk about and part of what we're gonna help our viewers, like y'all, figure out and understand is that you can take a chance and you can invest everything.
Yeah.
Invest everything, but also still
fail.
No.
But not fail.
No,
but you know what I'm saying?
Also
short.
Also still have something else set up in case you fall short.
Yeah, but that's where I didn't do that.
And that's why we got the show right now.
That's
why we got the show.
You know what I'm saying? My scrapes and bruises.
That's why we got the show.
Will be avoidable for you.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned.
You feel me?
You know, tune in.
And here's mine. Since we talking about that, here's mine. So I also took a chance on myself. And I took a chance on myself in sports. With football.
Okay.
I dedicated my whole life to football, bro. I'm gonna make it, bro. Football. That's why you and I met at Rockford College.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we wanted to play football.
Yeah.
I left Rockford College and I started working a job, but it was only to pay off my bill so I go back to school to play football. So I took a chance on that. And I spent a lot of years of my life chasing football, but football didn't work out. That we'll talk about. I'll explain that, whatever, talk about that. It didn't work out. But the thing that I always truly had in the back of my mind was that in case football don't work out, let me stay my black ass in school and get that degree.
Right, that's smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But you had a backup plan.
Exactly right. But see, here's the thing, and this is why when we bring guests on the show, I really want to get into this topic because let me ask you, do you think now listen, do you think by me having a backup plan distracted from plan A, do you think plan B took away from plan A? Because
it depends, like I say, it depends on your situation. You feel me? Because like I say, they got people out here that parents that's gonna go hard for their child.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on your situation, you probably didn't have it.
Oh,
right. I'm not saying you did or didn't. Right. I'm not saying you did or didn't.
I'm not gonna give an answer.
We're not gonna get into that.
I'm not gonna give an answer. Yeah, it's another show,
another episode
for sure.
But what I'm saying is, depending on your situation, you work with what you had to work with.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
So some kids out there got parents that's gonna
put everything.
Don't go to work. Don't focus on no working, nothing. I got this.
Just do this.
Just
do this. Just do this.
You just football.
Yeah.
I got everything. There's parents out there like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
That's good support.
Absolutely.
And you got rappers that got parents like that.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
Now, depending on your own situation, that's how you got to move.
Right.
So you might, like I say, you probably didn't have that support. So yeah, if I'm you, I can't focus all the way on football because now I got to get a job to pay for the loans. I can't focus on this because I'm not for show. You know what I'm saying? It's all about confidence. It's all about your mental. It ain't just football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you might be doing the football like with me. Even though I was baby Vic, I still needed that support.
Right,
mentally, because now if I don't see my people on the sideline, I don't see, I might not have my parents like, hey, go ahead and you baby Vic for real. Ooh. So now in my mind, it's okay to quit. You feel me? In my mind, it's okay to drop this shit. Don't nobody care that much. So me myself, I didn't put 100. I did put 100% training wise. But I didn't put 100% mentally
into the whole thing.
Yeah, because I couldn't.
Yeah.
You feel me? I had other stuff to worry about.
Yeah.
You feel me? Remember when we was at college? Bro, hey, you got some noodles? Nigga, how we gonna eat?
Hey, I knew that those noodles was gonna come up because y'all just don't understand how me and this man really man.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like,
hey, we was trading them bitches, bro.
You feel me? One day you had them, I had them.
We was trading them bitches,
like, bruh, our mental one, we couldn't just set on.
Because it was just us.
You feel me? Even though our moms and them, they got their own lives too. You feel me? But some kids, bro, they ain't got to worry about. Look, let me break it down like this, right? There's some knowledge that I gained from a white dude at Rockford College. That was my dorm mate. Right, he wasn't the dude that was in my room, but he was neighbor. You know how it was set up
in the suites,
right? In the suites, right? So, nigga told me, he like, because this when I found out that the scholarship was a loan. Yeah,
it was a loan.
He like, bro, it's a white dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro, you paying for college? I said, yeah. He like.
He said that to you?
Yeah, I swear to God. Like, cause I'm up in there panicking, bro. Cause I'm like, damn,
how I'm
gonna do this? You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, why you just don't put the loans in your grandmother's name? I said, huh? Yeah, when they die, it just go away. I swear to God, I'm not even capping, bro. Think about it, bro. Ain't it smart? Just think about it, bro. Think about it for a minute. He literally told me, bro. He put his loans in his grandmother's name. when she die, they go away. He graduated with no debt.
That's some.
I swear, bro.
Hey,
I'm not making it up, bro.
them the cheat codes y'all gonna get, man.
Oh, that's the cheat code right there. But hey, I didn't. Hey, I'm not making it up, bro.
Them the cheat codes y'all gonna get, man.
I'm not making it up, bro.
Them the cheat codes, man.
No cap. You feel me? And he told me this, bro, and it shocked me, bro, because I'm like, I ain't got no grandmas and shit like that alive, but for the simple fact,
it just made sense. Just the simple fact that it made sense,
bro. That I never thought nobody think like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it could be another episode. We're gonna get to that, but the black community, we don't think like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
We don't think like that. Cause I never when he said it, I'm like, bro. At first I thought it was bogus. I'm like, damn, bro, you
gonna do your grandma like that? Like, damn,
damn, is you plotting on
right? Like, exactly, but But if grandma 80, if grandma 90,
bro, why not?
Why not?
And grandma got the good credit.
You feel me?
Why not mess it up?
You ain't really messing it up,
even if you did. Grandma, you about to, you know what I'm saying? You got less than 10 out.
Hey, grandma, you got 10 years left, grandma. You gonna be all right.
You checking out, grandma.
You not driving no cars.
Right, you don't need no new car.
You done bought all the homes already, grandma. You not.
Right, you don't need it, grandma.
Go ahead and let your grandson get a leg up in the world.
50,000.
Let your grandson get a leg up.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense.
That makes sense, huh?
Makes too much sense.
You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, I live with that for the rest of my life, bro.
To your point.
Yeah.
To your point.
Okay.
So you say a white boy told you this?
Yeah.
Why our parents?
Bro, they probably don't know.
They don't know.
They probably never had
and that's why you and I and a lot of niggas like us, bro, come to school, go to school, and just be trying to figure this shit out. And some of us, and not even school, but like even for you, for your music career. Bro, like, okay, I'll give you another example. Lil Wayne. Yeah. You think Lil Wayne would be Lil Wayne without Turk and without BG and without Birdman? Without cause Lil Wayne started rapping, he was like 12, 13, something like that. Yeah. You really think he would have became Lil Wayne without his elders?
Hell no.
Being there like, look, this how you do it. This how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta think a lot of people don't, like, especially in our community, right? We don't have people that want to see each other win. We don't have a lot of people like that. So if you find somebody like that, it's rare.
Nah, but look, we don't have a lot of people that then won.
Yeah, we ain't got a lot of people like that either. But the people that did win, we ain't got a lot of people that want to share that wealth. So when you find somebody like that,
you're not gonna find them because think about where we come from.
Yeah.
The people that make it, they not coming back to the hood.
No, hell no, they not.
And even if they are, it's like for a day, like an event. Yeah, like they come back for just to talk to the kids for a day or something, they gone.
For sure.
And even for the ones who do make it, they take their people with them. They not coming back. Yeah, let me go get my little cousin who's still in the hood and show him how to do this.
Right. That's where we fail because one hand's supposed to reach out to another, and then that hand's supposed to reach out to another one. Yeah. Right? But that's where we go wrong because one hand reach out to another one, then the other hand not reaching.
What you mean?
Like, for instance, I might reach out to you. Mm-hmm. Boom, you a millionaire. Mm-hmm. You supposed to reach out to somebody else. Boom, they a millionaire.
What happened though?
Then they reach out to somebody, but
you know what happened? And you do know what happened. Niggas get this whole fuck them niggas.
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas.
Definitely. But that's everybody. Cause I got that a little bit. It depends on what niggas it is. You know what I'm saying? But this is where it happens, right? Even okay, I don't know the white community like that, right? But I do know this. Mm-hmm. They might talk down on one another behind each other back, but in each other face, they act like they friends. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Black community, they just ain't fucking with you. Dead ass. You just ain't fucking with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be a nigga. Yeah. It might be a nigga in the city that could help you like a motherfucker, right? But just because you don't fuck with that nigga, you ain't fucking with that nigga. So now y'all both ain't going to where y'all need to go because whatever y'all got. You know what I'm saying? But in the white community, they don't give a fuck. They might talk shit about you, but they gonna make that happen. Some way, somehow they gonna make it happen. But it's just black community, bro. If they ain't fucking with you, oh, bro, you broke ass nigga. Like, it could be two drug dealers. They both getting money.
Yeah.
This they block. This they block.
Yeah.
Them niggas will never talk to each other
and say, let's take over the city.
Nigga.
Let's take over the city.
You feel me? They'll never do that.
Yeah.
They'll never do that.
Yeah.
Because, nigga, it's pride. Nigga, black people prideful like a motherfucker, bro.
But for what? Because we ain't got shit. What the fuck you proud about?
Bruh, whatever they got.
What you proud about?
Like this right now. I could be prideful like a motherfucker over there. Oh, y'all not. Oh, yeah, they not drinking.
Y'all ain't drinking.
Y'all ain't drinking what we drinking.
And I never tell you. I never put you on.
I never tell you what it is.
Never put you on. Never, none of that.
Even if it's a good ass drink. That's smooth.
Nigga, this could be the fountain youth, folks.
You feel me?
This shit make a nigga live forever. And I never tell you. I just keep it to myself.
I just be drinking on this motherfucking show.
And then looking at y'all niggas like, oh, look at them niggas out there. Like,
not even that. I could just be drinking on this show and niggas be like, what you drinking? I never say. They just still drinking. I never say.
And by the way, y'all will never know what we drinking until.
Oh yeah,
until it's time.
Yeah, until it's it's
time.
When it really when the shit makes sense.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it under wraps when it makes sense. When it makes sense. When it makes sense. Yeah.
It's just pride, bro. You feel me? Instead of you could double your bag by working with that nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's why I respect the BMF.
Triple it, quadruple that motherfucker,
that's why I
bro.
respect BMF, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I know you probably ain't watched it.
Nope.
Right? But that's why I respect it so much because them niggas meat, his pride was to the side, bro. And he wanted everybody to eat.
Yeah.
Not just him.
Yeah.
So he willing to work with everybody.
Yeah.
Without the violence, without this and that. He like, bro, we can just all eat.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why I respect it so much. Even though I don't mind, like, I'll only condone drug dealing if you got to. Like, if that's your last resort. Because there's so many out here. You feel me? But if you got to go there, do what you got to do.
Hey, and that's going to be the part, I ain't going to lie, that.
Yeah, man, Chico, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. Because it's a lot I want to say about that. Yeah. But so, all right, so let's get back to this intro, bro.
Get back to it.
Let's get back to the intro.
All right.
Okay. All right, so we both leave Rockford.
Right, yep.
You go to Chrysler.
Go to Chrysler.
I go to Foot Locker.
Yep.
What's next?
So after Rockford College, I enrolled into Clark Atlanta, right? As a new student, no transcripts, no nothing.
You just starting fresh.
I'm starting fresh.
Okay.
But I still get a little scholarship money for football because shout out to Johnny, my nigga plugged me. So I go there, but I get locked up. That's some other shit that we're going to talk
about. Yeah.
I got locked up. And then I beat that case and then came back and worked for Chrysler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
You know,
you
feel me?
And that actually gives a little bit more like insight into the whole Chrysler thing and why you was so like, hold on, like this is it right here.
This it. Like
this it.
I'm set for life.
Yeah, this it.
You feel me?
This it.
But like
okay.
Locked up, beat the case, Chrysler. No, matter of fact, it was FedEx then Chrysler.
Okay. Chrysler.
FedEx don't count, but yeah, FedEx.
But right.
It do, but it don't.
It do, but it don't. But
Chrysler was the main.
Chrysler. Okay,
after that, I didn't think about school because I was balling. So after Chrysler, I went back to school. I tried to do school again, RVC.
I was going to say Rock Valley, something.
Yeah,
Rock Valley College.
Rock Valley College.
Yeah, Rock Valley College.
I tried to go do business.
Yeah, I remember that.
Business school.
I remember that.
Right, and I went there, and I'm like, I can learn this on YouTube. I was in class like, y'all not like, I couldn't get no one-on-ones. Couldn't get no, bro, it was useless to me. Like, what I'm in here for if I'm just like listening to you talk, jot down notes, and then go home. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like me. I could do that, but it ain't beneficial to me when I could just go do that on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I left there, went to work again.
Yeah.
And shit, I just been working, man.
Working. Okay. All right. So for me, it was so I left Rockford. So I got to Rockford in 2011. I left in 2012.
Okay.
I started working at Foot Locker from 2012 up through like 2014. After 2014, I decided to leave Foot Locker, and I said I'm gonna re-enroll in school. This time, instead of going to a 4-year university, I decided to go to a junior college.
What was that again? What college was that?
That was the College of DuPage.
Yeah, DuPage. Okay.
2 reasons why I decided to go there. One was because it's literally, and to this day, and the year I went in 2014, or the end of 2014 going into 2015. No. It's actually the end of 2013 going into 2014. I decided to go there because they were the only junior college football program in the state of Illinois, and they still are. JUCO, exactly. And this is like that year I went was the first year that they decided to cancel all the other programs. So Joliet Junior College got canceled. It's a few of them. I can't think of them right now, but it was a few junior college programs that have football teams that they canceled.
Right.
So I say, okay, well, I'm gonna go here. Number one, because I want to play football, and number two, it's a junior college. So when you go to a junior college, it's different from university because when you go to a junior college, it's a 2-year program, and if you do good as far as an athlete, you can get a scholarship to go to a big name program, right?
Right.
That was my goal. That's what I was thinking. And then on top of that, I still want my degree too. So let me go ahead and finish my education as well. I had the credits from Rockford that I ended up paying for while I was working. Got my credits, and then transferred to my junior college. Transferred to my junior college again. Was one of the most standout. Like in terms of like having to make the team,
right?
Like really had to make the team,
right?
Like stood out, bro. Like was just a dog, bro. Right. Was a dog, bro. Was one of the first people that they called back, and they was like, yeah, like you making the team. Like we want to bring you on.
Yeah.
So all that shit happened, bro. Long story short, I get to DuPage. I'm there for 2 years, from 2013 through 2015. I go to school, I get my credits, whatever. I play football, and then here come 2015. It's time to graduate. So, like I told you, my whole plan was to play football. So by the time it's time to graduate, like I already knew I was gonna get my little associate's degree, my degree up out of there. But my goal was football. Right. So I graduate and I apply to like maybe 10 schools. I get into like maybe 7 of them. So by the time I get into these 7 schools, I get admitted. These schools saying like, yes, like based on your grades, based on we'll take you into our school. But again, my goal was football. So I'm like, okay, like it's cool I got into all these schools, but who gonna fuck with me on the football tip?
Right.
So again, long story short, Northern Illinois University was the school and the football program that was fucking with me the most. Right. So I wasn't like no stud player at the College of DuPage.
Right.
I was more of a rotational guy. But I bought out enough to where Northern Illinois was fucking with me. It was like, yeah, like, you come down here, we're gonna fuck with you. You can be a walk-on, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. You're gonna ultimately earn a scholarship, but you gotta walk on. I'm like, all right, cool, because the other schools that I applied to, they weren't fucking with me at all. Like I was sending them emails, sending them my tape, sending them all type of shit. They just weren't fucking with me. But Northern Illinois was fucking with me a little bit.
Right.
So obviously it was an obvious decision for me. I'm going to Northern. I'm going to Northern. So I go to Northern. I get into Northern, and the fall of 2015, my whole life changed. And I think we're gonna say that. I'm gonna say that story for another episode.
Stay tuned. Yeah. So Rob can teach y'all how to get into from a JUCO to a D1, right?
D1 program, bro.
Okay, so y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I gave up. Rob kept going.
But see, I kept going with the football because then you might have gave up on football, but then you started doing some other shit.
Yeah, but
that was some big shit.
Yeah, but that's just me though.
But it was still big shit.
If that door ain't opening, I'm going to the next one. You feel me? But
that's how we're going, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of shit for you guys. Yeah. It's gonna be. I'm not trying to overwhelm y'all.
Yeah.
You feel me? We just trying to give y'all what's just the truth out here.
Yeah, and just who we are.
Yeah,
who we are, man.
It's the reality, bro. A lot of people on these podcasts, bro, I'll tell you some shit, but it be like some shit. Like they go from 1 to 4. And we're gonna take y'all to 1, 2, 3, 4.
I swear to God.
You
They
feel
go
me?
they going from 1 to 99.
Yeah.
We're going 1, 2.
Yeah, we're gonna
3,
ease y'all
4,
into
5,
it.
6, 7, 8.
And we're gonna get y'all the real shit.
Real shit.
Like it's no reason.
And we're gonna have some motherfuckers on this show, man.
Yeah, hey, bro. You know if I don't do no plain Jane nothing, bro. You feel me? I'm a bust the rollie down.
We're gonna have
me?
a great fucking time. We gonna share a lot of information, a lot of insight, man. And at the end of the day, we just want y'all to not only to enjoy the show, but we also want y'all to get something from the show, man, to where y'all can apply to your own life. And that's what Men Cheat Codes is about. Yeah. It's about having a good time, but it's also about getting something from it and applying it to your life and becoming a better man.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
And like I say, that's just a little summary
intro.
A little summary of us.
Intro.
Me? And now we here, you know.
Yeah.
And we just still been through more stuff than what we could even imagine.
Hey, man, look.
You feel me?
Y'all gonna go on this journey with us from here on out, man.
From here on out.
Y'all gonna go on this journey with us. You know,
we're gonna try to give y'all the most information we can.
Ain't no try. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, like no, I'm saying like, cause you know, some people they don't want to be preached to.
We ain't preaching.
We ain't preaching.
We ain't preaching, man.
We ain't preaching. We
just gonna get out of real.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna let our guests, people that we bring on the show, we're gonna let them preach to y'all.
Yeah.
But for me and Jay, like we just gonna get out of real, man. We're gonna keep it funky and we just want y'all to have a good time.
Yeah, so what's your so what's our ideal plans for the next episodes? We'll get them like a little
sneak peek.
Yeah, a little sneak peek of what's going on with us right now.
Okay, so look, all right. So our next episode, man, look, I'm gonna say this. Just be prepared for a raw ass guest. Somebody who
might be guests.
A guest, exactly. Plural. Plural.
No, man. You know, mess with us.
Hey, we might look.
Jump out the window.
Hey, look, man, look.
You hear me?
Look. Just be prepared for some good ass conversation.
Good ass conversation.
Be prepared for
good ass time.
A good time.
Feel me?
That's it.
Good drink.
Good drinks.
Good energy.
Good energy.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Good information. So look, this is what I'm gonna say. Bring your drink and bring a notepad.
Yeah, definitely bring a notepad because you gonna hear some stuff that's gonna alternate your thinking.
Man, look, but bring your drink too because you're gonna have a good fucking time. You're gonna be on this bitch laughing,
kicking it.
Hey, you might fuck around, start crying on this bitch whole time.
Hey, you never know. We might start crying.
We might start crying on this bitch.
You never know.
You never know. So look, bring a drink and bring your notepad.
Hey man, y'all stay tuned, man. And hey, thank y'all for tuning in right now. All the viewers out there, whoever you is, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And
that's it.
Your boy Naughty G.
It's your boy King Rob.
Yo, welcome to the channel, man.